Hello everybody, and welcome to YOLO Family Van Life Van Tour! Our van YOLO was built from a 2018 Mercedes Sprinter 2500 from Canada. It is a 4x4 with low range gear. The frame is a long wheelbase, 170 inches with an extended cabin. Additional options include leather heated seats with factory swiveled, steering control for the information center, rear view camera, and wipers are installed from factory. So let us introduce ourselves. We are a Canadian family from Vancouver, Canada. We have been traveling on the road full-time since summer of 2019. We drove across Canada, most of Europe, and Morocco. We bought our 2018 Sprinter 4x4. We named our van YOLO for You Only Live Once. As soon as we got it, we immediately started building it out to what we needed to live full-time in our van with the four of us. Now, our home on wheels, YOLO, has taken us halfway around the world. In this video, we will show you all the features we have in our van YOLO. So right now we are inside the van. These two seats are the two second row seats. They're black leather and they have the straps on the seats already. And they are also electric powered seats. So you can just move them around to make yourself comfortable while the car is moving. If you also want to bring big things inside the hallway, you can lift this little lever and it brings the seat back, so then you can bring all of your items in easily so you don't have to go through this tight corner. So we also have these locked drawers. So these are all our school things. So when we're driving and we want to do school, all we have to do is just like lean forward and grab the school books and pencils. They're easy accessible for driving, and these two yellow knobs make them lock, so when we're driving it doesn't just slide open. So this is very useful too. And yeah, when we are doing school, when the car is driving, we can lock them forward like that to make sure it doesn't move back and forth when the car is driving, so that way we can access books easily too. So right now I will talk about another part of the van, which is this area. So here I will show you the foldable table we have. It opens up like this when we want to eat, and it's double the size. So we use this area for when we want to eat or do school all together, so we have more space on the table to spread out books or plates. So if one person wants to use it, all we do is simply fold it back, and that one person can use the same table, but it's just a little smaller so we have more space here to walk. Okay, so these two are the two reading lights. The light shines onto our book, and they are adjustable, so wherever our book is, it follows. Right now it's nighttime, so you can see the light shine better.
And if I want to rest without light, I can simply turn mine off and Zara can keep reading.
And then there's this big light over here, which is the dining light. So we usually use it with the table extended like this, so it shines across the whole table. And the next part I will show you are the power plugs. There's two USB plugs and two power plugs. Here I will show you the two front seats, the driver's seat and the passenger seat. These two seats are swivel seats, so you can simply move them around like this. This is dining mode, and driving you just simply swivel them like this in the front. So these are factory built, so if you buy them aftermarket, the seats will be a little higher, so shorter people like my mom who are 5 feet tall can touch the ground and it's easy for them to drive. So yeah, it's easy to swivel them, they move back and forth, and yeah. And they are very easy to swivel. Okay, so the next part I will show you is this plexiglass cabinet. So we did it with plexiglass so we can see all the things we have behind here. So if we lost let's say binoculars we have, we can just simply look in the back and we can see our binoculars or whatever objects we would like to find. So this is a very useful storage we have for quick access things that we would need, like jackets and our front covers for when we want to be isolated more and cover if we want to be isolated more and cover the front so no one can see us inside. Okay, and here we have the upper cabinets. These are mostly where me and Max store our toys. So our Connects, our Legos, our games, our papers. And these are above our seats, so they're also easy access too. And these are all our bathroom supplies. Here's some games. So yeah, these are all our fun toys and other random objects we have floating around in our car. Okay, so now I will show you the ceiling and the kitchen part. We have our AC up here, controlled by these little levers. We have it in the front part, to where we mostly hang out, to keep us cool. And we also have our fan here to circulate the air when we're sleeping. You can control the fan with this little remote here. You can control how fast it goes or how slow it goes. There's also a little roof that closes the fan or opens the fan when we want cold air in. We open the roof. If we want the fan to stop, we close the roof so no air comes in or out. We also have these upper cabinets. We sometimes store things above this oven, but otherwise we use the oven for mostly baking if we have enough power. So here's the oven. Okay, so over here we have our fridge. It doesn't use much power and it's very handy because everyone needs a fridge. And we also have this little drawer up here to store all our snacks. And down here we store all our heavy things like pots and our Vitamix. And our ladder over here is stored behind the seats. We didn't want to put it outside because we didn't know the safety in other countries. So if someone wanted to climb up to our roof, the ladder's already outside, so that all they have to do is climb the ladder. So we decided to put our ladder inside. We also have these hooks here for our bathing suits when we want to go swimming. They're easy access, or sometimes our jackets when we don't want to pull them out from our bags. And yeah, we also store some clothes sometimes here, or handy things too. We also have this fire detector too, we put it in the middle of the car so that if something's coming from both sides of the car, the front or the back, and can detect it really easily. So now I will show you the kitchen part of the van. So over here we have this storage area. Here we usually store all our sauces in the bottom, our salts and peppers, our utensils, and all these special powders or tea leaves we have here. And they all just simply slide back in like that. And they are soft closed drawers. And when the car is moving, the drawers don't open along with them because they have the special magnets in the back that holds them together when the car is on. When the car turns off, the magnets just let go, and then that's how we can open the drawers easily. Now let me explain to you how these magnetic drawers work. Right now the car is off, so all these drawers can just open freely. And with the car on, all these drawers are locked. So they will not open when the car is on. But to be able to open these drawers with the car on, all I have to do is push this button and they slide open. Push this and slide open. Push this and slide open. So So that's how these drawers work. Okay, so under the sink here, we have a 20-liter hot water tank that we use for showering, or sometimes if we just want hot water running through our sinks. And we also have a stainless steel backsplash, so it's easy to clean if we do spill something on the backsplash. And we also have this see-through plexiglass, so if we're doing dishes here and we splash water out, it only hits this barrier. Doesn't go on the bed and doesn't wet the bed sheets. We also have the stainless steel sink that we use. And the counter here is quartz. Over here we have the slide out counter. We use this when my mom wants to cook and see the view. So it simply slides in and back out. When we are driving, it does have a lock that you just have to push extra hard and then it locks. It doesn't go in or out. Okay. We also have this paper towel holder. If you want to replace the paper towel, you just pull it out and push it back in. This doesn't go all messy because when we're driving, because it has this special lock that you have to pull really hard on. It clicks. So when we're driving, this paper towel just stays still. We also have these extra storage areas for if you want to put our tea leaves or our spices, our soap bottles here, and our toothbrushes go in here. Okay, so now I will show you the cabinet area. So these are sliding door cabinets. They are rattle free, and we store all our cups and plates here. We have two handles here for just extra grip when we're walking. This handle is used to help us come up onto our bed up top here. We also have these two plugs here for our Instant Pot or electric kettle if we are wanting to use those. So those are near the counter here, so they are easy to access. We also have the light switch here. We can control all the lights. And we also have this water percentage bar where we look how much water we have. So right now we have 34% of our water tank. And here you can turn on and off our pump. So if we don't want to use water and save, we just turn off the pump and then it doesn't let us use any water. This is the fan remote that I used earlier. So it controls the fan. I can turn it off or on. Okay, so here we have our bathroom. We have our composting toilet here and our shower. Over here in this corner, we have 3 little hooks here that we use for our dish rack. So we just pull this tray out from the sink and put it on, and we just put our dishes on here. So over here we have our shower. We sometimes shower inside here with our composting toilet. Sometimes we take it out to make more space for us, so all we do is just step inside and then shower. And then our dish rack just simply goes back inside. Very easy. And then the counter is clean again. Hello everybody and welcome to the bed part of our van. So here we have this curtain. It separates us from if we want our own me time or private time. One person just comes in the bed, closes the curtain, and they have their own private time. You just close the curtain back and then it just goes inside. Okay, so now we have the floor to ceiling closets. They're non-rattle and they're just easy to slide in and out. We store all our clothes here too. Those drawers we have. And we have the same thing on this side. We also have storages on our net here, so we can store little head pillows or random pillows too if we want. If you want more space here, we can just stuff the pillows up here. We also have this TV. We mirror it with our computers so we can just watch movies. So this is one position we have our TV on, and everyone just goes like this all across like that. And we also have another way of watching. If there is less people in the bed, we have more space, so then we can just watch the TV like that. And so when we are driving, so the TV doesn't go banging everywhere, we just put the TV in here and slide it like that. And we have this little strap here that we use to stop it from moving around. Okay, and we have this window over here. We have 3 of these windows all around YOLO. The 2 are in the front, 1 in the sliding door and 1 in the kids area. And how this works is you just push it up and it comes back down. If you want to open it again, you just keep pushing. And we have little locks here that go like that. If you want the window to be closed, you can just, but still have some air going through, you can put it in this level where it has this little gap of air going through. So if you want to be really isolated, you can bring this up and put it back down. So there, no one can see you from outside. If you just want air coming through, and if there's like lots of bugs, you can put the mosquito net area so you can still see outside. Okay, now we will show you our back doors. And now we have lots of space in the bed area and you can see outside. Okay, so this upper bed is where I sleep. As you can see, it's slanted a little bit, so we have it pushed up so we have more space down here. So here I will show you how we put it back to normal position. Okay, so that's how we put it back to normal position. So now me and Max can just lie down properly and sleep. Okay, right now we are in our bed, and over here I will show you our bed length closet. So it starts at the back of the car all the way to here, which is about in the middle of the car. So over here, this is Max's side. He stores all his secret things that he doesn't want anyone to know about. And the back, I store all my things that I don't want anyone else to know about. And we also sometimes store some bed sheets. And there's this special little plug over here that we use to plug our e-readers when we want to drive or when we're sleeping. We just put them on here, close the door, and so they don't move around when we're driving. Also, these cabinets are rattle-free, and rattle-free cabinets that go all the way across to the back. And also over here, we have another plug that we can use to charge our e-readers, laptops, etc. And it has USB and 2 USBs and 2 power plugs. Okay. Hello, right now I'll show you things in this bed area that my sister forgot to show. No! And first, we have another one of these dual plugs of USB and power plugs. We also have another one in the closet. Okay, so over here, these are vinyl walls. The vinyl walls run through all of YOLO, so the walls and the ceiling. They are soft touch. They're also warm and comfortable. So sometimes me and Max like doing pillow fights here, so if we hit against this wall, it's very soft, so it doesn't hurt us at all. Hello everyone. Right now I'm going to show you these airplane seat tracks that we use to hook hats
towels, and to other clothes that we need to dry from laundry, and anything else we want to hang. And also, here's the C-track, or the bit that we can use to hang stuff. Can be put anywhere along this track. And they're really, really strong. And right now, I'm gonna show you my favorite part of this van.
Drink water from this tap because it's not filtered enough to enter our bodies. So this tap has extra filtered, so drinking water, and this tap has, it's not that filtered, but it's clean enough to do dishes and all our other needs like showering. Okay, so as you can see, there's this big space under the bed that is used for storage. So right now we're in the back of the car, and I will show you all of the special things we have here. So over here we have our outdoor shower. It's hot and cold, so if we, after a long swim, we can probably just shower quickly out here and then come inside. Over here we have all the tools to help fix YOLO or other things that we have. And over here we have our 500 pounds drawer. It can carry 500 pounds. And it locks, as you heard, the click. It's like my school drawer, so if you try to push it back in, it won't go in. And you also have to put those yellow knobs to bring it out. That's helpful a lot when we're in slow places, and if we want to take things out here, it won't slam closed or slam open. So over here we have all our sports equipment or camping equipment. We have our water connections. This is an easy water connection to our hose over here. It just connects like this. And then we connect the other side of this hose, which is inside here, to our water connection that we're getting the water from. And we just turn this tap on, and then the water comes in. This part is for when, if and when water starts dripping, it doesn't drip on our car, but drips outside. And then it's also very easy to take it out. You just pull it and then it comes out. These are all our water connections. So sometimes in different places of the world, they're the different shapes that connect to the water spouts. So that way we can get water from almost anywhere we want. And these are our lights. These lights are for that black little square. So as you can see, if you look properly, it shines with me flicking that little switch. And this switch is the same thing for the other side. An extra feature of the back of the car, you can take this monitor, bring it out, put it like that, and then we can put like all kinds of chairs or camping equipment down here, and we can watch a movie outside in the night. We did this once in Morocco. We also have these rear back door wipers. These are specially ordered from Mercedes, and not all Sprinters have these. If you didn't know, our van here is a 4x4. It helps us climb lots of steep hills here in Europe and in Canada too. We also have these magnetic blinds. They go in very easily. Like that. And if you want to drive and get everything ready, you just put the TV back in. And now we're ready to go. So right now, these are the front blinds, similar to the ones in the back. They have a black color to be seen on the outside, a white color to be seen on the inside, and in the middle, it's insulated, so if it's cold outside and you put these on, it'll help with the warmth inside. And it goes on simply like that. And there's 5 blinds in total, 2 for the back, 2 for the side passenger and driver windows, and 1 big one for the very front. Okay, so now we will talk about the outside of the van. So over here we have Black Rhino aluminum rims. These are very helpful when we are off-roading, so these are off-roading season tires. Over here we have our step. It is very helpful, for example, when you want to step all the way up to the van. Since it's a 4x4, it's raised up a little bit. So this helps us just go up easily. And after when, like for example, we're on a beach and my feet are sandy, I can just put my feet on this brush really quickly, step inside, and then we're good. So we don't bring all the kind of dust and sand inside the van. So right now we are on the other side of the van. We have the same steps as on the other side, so the driver can get up very easily. And over here we have our paddleboard holder. It holds our paddleboard and our surfboard. And it's a custom-built paddleboard holder strapped onto our custom-built roof rack. We put it on the side so that it's more easy accessible for like when we put our ladder on. We don't have to climb over all the things on the top. So it's just easy accessible from the ladder. Hello everybody and welcome to the roof of YOLO. Right now I am on our custom roof rack, which now I will show you all the things we have on this roof rack. So over here we have our Thule box, which we store all our winter clothes if it's summer, or all our summer clothes if it's winter. We have 2 solar panels here, 100 watts each. We have 2 other solar panels on the other side, which we will show you later. And over here, what I'm sitting on right now is our custom roof rack storage area. We store all our stuff like our generator or our wetsuit bags. So right now we are on the other side. We have our 2 solar panels here, which I mentioned earlier. They both have 100 watts. So all the solar panels together have 400 watts. Over here we have our air conditioner, which I showed you earlier in the video about what it does in the inside of the van. Over here we have our max tracks, which are very helpful when we are trying to get out when we're stuck off-roading or in really deep mud. Over here we have our paddleboard holder, which I showed you earlier.
Our Fiamma awning was also very helpful. We used it when we were picnicking outside or in Morocco during the lockdown. We also used it when we were in Italy on the side of the roads to look at the view with shade.
That's all the stuff we have in the top of our van. So over here we have our electronic controls. Over here we have our dimmer light for our ceiling lights. So if I just push this button, the ceiling lights will dim or brighten. The next part over here is our inverter. It's our 2000 watt pure sine wave inverter. And it also helps us control whether we want our power going on, whether we want our power on or off. The next part over here is our battery monitor. It shows us our amps, our voltage, and the percentage of our battery. It's connected to our 400 amp hour batteries, which are located underneath the 2 passenger back second row seats, which are max and I seats. Next part over here is our diesel heater. It's a smart controller. It's programmed to whether we want the heater to turn on in the morning or at night. It also has a high altitude kit, so if we're in high mountains and we want to stay warm, the heater can still work. So down here is our emergency switch to turn off all the power in our house batteries. So if we're leaving the car for a long time, for like when we were shipping our van from Halifax to Liverpool, we would flick the switch off so that all the house batteries would not send any power anywhere in the house side of the van, so we do not waste any energy or keep our batteries running. We have some protection for delicate parts under our van. We got aluminum skid plates for our gray tank and automatic dump valve. On the back, we upgraded the back suspension to carry extra weight for all our stuff. The gray tank has an automatic valve that can open and close from inside. That way, we don't have to go outside and get dirty. We can stay clean while we empty the gray tank. The switches above the front seats control all the LED floodlights. Front, right, left, and back LED lights. It is very helpful to light up around the van when we are arriving at our destination late at night. Above the switches, there are lots of charging ports for phones, GoPros, and cameras. YOLO's sound system is also upgraded with premium sound system, JL audio amplifier, and speakers. We love listening to good quality music during our long drives. Okay, so over here we have our yoga mat straps. These are very helpful for when we want to do yoga on the beach and access the yoga mats very easily. These straps fit to about 3 yoga mats. All you have to do to take the yoga mats out is just unclip these 2 straps and the yoga mat falls out. And they don't interfere with your legs dangling when you are in the front passenger seat.
Thank you for watching until the end of the video. If you have any suggestions, likes, or dislikes, comment it down below. And please follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Bye!
Bye! Thanks again for watching the video. Please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Please subscribe to our channel. See you next time. Bye!
Let's creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.